This is Advancing Your Business, Your People, and Your Legacy podcast, where we will discuss all things that impact the growth, value, and sustainability of privately held businesses. This podcast is produced by the Rawls Group Business Succession Planners, and I am Kendall Rawls, your moderator. Today I'm joined by Champ Rawls, a partner of the Rawls Group, and Gina Miller, who is a partner with Bennett Thrasher in their Dispute, Valuation, and Forensics department. Today we're going to talk about value. Depending upon one's perspective, value can take on many different meanings. Banks, IRS, Wall Street, valuation specialists, business owners, vendors, strategic relationships, such as franchisors or manufacturers, all view value differently. And depending upon one's reasoning for determining value, one's approach view could change, such as buying, selling, transferring stock, etc. So this is a big question, Gina. Do you think business owners generally know the value of their business?
Well, that's an interesting question. So the Exit Planning Institute prepared a survey just for the state of Georgia, though they also have a national one as well, but the Georgia one's the one I recently looked at. It was prepared in 2018, so it's very recent. But so there was almost 60% of business owners generally felt that they understood the value of their business. However, only 8% of business owners that responded to the survey had their business valued within the last 2 years. So I think we're kind of going with business owner gut instincts and not necessarily what a true value of the business is and what the value of the business through the eyes of a buyer would be, which I think is very important.
I would add that it is all over the gamut of what people think the value of their business is. And I think, as Gina was explaining earlier, the ways to value it, at the end of the day, if there's a dispute, you need a valuation. But fair market value of somebody who's willing to come in and buy your business is what fair market value is. And so I think for two perspectives in this. If you're wanting to sell your business, it's what is the market will pay to a third party. If this is a inter-family partner or any type of intercompany transfer, that's where I usually get various crazy. I can just tell you different stories about the different perspectives that minority partners, majority partners, family has on what the value of the business is. And when it actually goes through the value part and they see the number, it's a little eye-opening to see the reactions as to, I've seen them go, there's no way my company's worth that much money, or how dare you put this in front of me? It is worth so much more. And so there's just, this is a very good question, Kendall, because it is such a hard thing out there to have to put a internal value on what you created, because nobody knows how hard you worked. And I will say a lot of business owners I work with as well downplay their success. There's no way that my company is worth that. I can't show my wife that, or I can't show my spouse or it's worth that much. So I've seen it all. I will generally say I think that the stat there that 8% have gotten a valuation in the last 2 or 3 years, I wish was a lot higher, because it would give everybody in the industry a perspective of what real value is.
Right. I mean, I agree, Champ. It is just like your annual or a biannual physical. You may feel healthy, but you still go to the doctor for a checkup. So business owners, you may think you have an idea of the value of your business, but it's worth looking into every few years to see how that's changed.